The image of Brian Littrell that the public often remembers is one of youthful exuberance, charming charisma, and an unwavering dedication to his craft as a member of the iconic Backstreet Boys. But beneath the polished veneer of pop stardom lies a psychological landscape shaped by both internal desires and external pressures. As we delve into the Enneagram lens, it becomes clear that Littrell's public persona was intricately woven with the threads of a Type 3 personality, the achiever. This type is often characterized by a core motivation to be admired, to excel, and to avoid failure at all costs. For Littrell, the public persona he projected was one that seemed to chase success relentlessly, proving himself time and again in the cutthroat world of pop music. In the formative ecosystem of the music industry, Brian Littrell was surrounded by layers of influence and expectation. The industry itself, a colossal fame machine, rewarded those who could maintain a consistent public image while delivering hit after hit. Within this context, Littrell's Enneagram Type 3 tendencies would have been both a strength and a burden. The achiever's fear of being worthless without success drove a near-obsessive focus on outward accomplishments. Yet, the very system that celebrated his high notes and harmonies also demanded an emotional mask, one that concealed the vulnerability and exhaustion beneath. Relationships within his group played a pivotal role in shaping Littrell's dynamic. As an ally among peers like A.J. McLean and Howie Doro, he navigated complexities of harmony not just in music, but in personal camaraderie. The romantic image he projected was another layer, feeding the audience's fascination while masking his own need for genuine connection. Within the Backstreet Boys, Littrell's role was often the heartthrob, the dependable presence, an archetype that comes with its own set of expectations both from the band and the fans. Public mask versus private pressure is a theme that resonates strongly in Littrell's story. The audience saw the polished, smiling performer, but the role demanded a resilience that went beyond the stage. In moments of private reflection, Littrell likely grappled with the fear of not measuring up, a fear that is central to the Type 3 psyche. The industry's rewards for his achievements were double-edged, providing validation while also reinforcing the need to keep the facade intact. The growth and shadow of Littrell's journey offer an intriguing study. The achiever's gift for success can become a trap, as the quest for excellence overshadows the need for authenticity. In the process of shadow integration, Littrell needed to reconcile his public achievements with personal fulfillment. The very traits that propelled him to fame could also lead to burnout if left unchecked. The balance between external validation and internal satisfaction becomes a tightrope, one that Littrell had to walk carefully. As we reflect on Brian Littrell's narrative, we must ask ourselves, where do we recognize these patterns in our own lives? Have you ever felt the pressure to maintain a role because it was what others expected of you? Have you chased achievements at the expense of personal truth? Littrell's story is not just a window into the life of a pop star, but a mirror in which we can all see parts of ourselves. This journey through fame and self-discovery, mapped through the lens of the Enneagram and dark psychology, invites us to consider the roles we play. How often do we wear masks to gain acceptance, and what does it cost us in the long run? Littrell's experience in the spotlight is a testament to the complexity of the human psyche, a dance between visibility and vulnerability, between the external and the internal, and it leaves us with a powerful question. In our own lives, are we more than the roles we play? As we delve deeper into the intricate dance of Brian Littrell's psyche, we must examine the duality of his public persona and private self. His journey as an Enneagram Type 3, often dubbed the achiever, has been marked by a relentless pursuit of success. This pursuit, while rewarding, can sometimes obscure the deeper, more personal quest for authenticity. Littrell's external persona as the quintessential pop star was a carefully crafted image, one that required constant maintenance and reinvention. The public saw the charismatic performer who exuded confidence, yet behind this polished exterior lay a more vulnerable side, grappling with questions of identity and self-worth. The pressure to maintain such a high-caliber image is immense. For Littrell, the risk of losing touch with his true self was ever present. The public accolades and the thrill of being in the limelight provided a form of validation, yet they also posed a significant threat: the possibility of becoming disconnected from his inner desires and needs. This dissonance between the public and private selves is a classic struggle for Type 3s, who often find themselves caught in a web of their own making, striving to live up to an idealized version of themselves. In the realm of shadow work, Littrell's journey becomes a profound narrative of self-inquiry and growth. Shadow work, a concept derived from Jungian psychology, involves confronting the hidden and often suppressed parts of oneself. For Littrell, this meant facing the aspects of his personality that he had perhaps ignored or minimized in his quest for external success. It required acknowledging the fear of inadequacy and the desire for recognition that often lurked beneath the surface. Through this process, Littrell could begin to integrate these elements, allowing for a more holistic and authentic self to emerge. One can only imagine the internal dialogues he might have had, questioning whether the applause and awards truly reflected his worth or if they were merely superficial tokens of success. Did these achievements align with his core values, or were they distractions from a deeper, more meaningful existence? The Enneagram teaches us that growth for a Type 3 involves moving towards the healthy attributes of Type 6, embracing loyalty, cooperation, and authenticity over mere image consciousness. As Littrell navigated the peaks and valleys of fame, the challenges of maintaining genuine connections with himself and others became apparent. The human desire for connection and acceptance is universal, yet it can become distorted when filtered through the lens of celebrity and public expectation. Littrell's story is a testament to the power of vulnerability and the courage it takes to face one's own shadows. It invites us to consider how we might bring our shadows into the light, to transform them from sources of shame into opportunities for growth. The interplay of personal and professional life adds another layer to Littrell's psychological narrative. As a member of the Backstreet Boys, his identity was often intertwined with the group's collective brand. This dynamic required a careful balancing act, maintaining individuality while contributing to a shared vision. The pressure to conform to group expectations while preserving personal authenticity mirrored broader societal patterns, where individuals often feel compelled to prioritize external expectations over inner truths. In Littrell's journey, the archetype of the hero is evident, with its trials and tribulations marking a path towards self-discovery. Yet within this hero's journey lies the presence of the shadow, those parts of himself that, if left unacknowledged, could undermine his quest for genuine fulfillment. The tension between these forces is palpable, as Littrell endeavored to reconcile his need for success with his longing for truth. The trickster archetype occasionally appears in this narrative as well, manifesting in the unexpected twists and turns of his career and personal life. These moments served as catalysts for introspection and change, prompting Littrell to ask critical questions about his direction and purpose. Ultimately, Littrell's story is a reminder of the complexity inherent in the human condition. It underscores the importance of self-awareness and the necessity of facing one's fears and desires head-on. It challenges us to examine the masks we wear and what lies beneath them. In exploring Littrell's path, we are encouraged to embark on our own journeys of self-discovery, to question the roles we play, and to seek a balance between external achievements and internal contentment. This ongoing narrative of fame, identity, and introspection serves as both a cautionary tale and a beacon of hope. It illustrates the possibility of transformation through conscious effort and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. As Littrell continues to evolve, his story offers valuable insights into the human psyche, illuminating the path towards a more integrated and fulfilling life.